Hello and good morning. Uh, this is the Morning Metaphysical Report, and today is February 6th, 2020. My name is Lysander Xanthus.
And I am the magical voice in the background known as the Kitchen Witch.
Welcome. Today we're going to be sharing with you the day's astrology, numerology, and other information for you to bring into your spiritual practice today. We're also going to be doing a grounding, healing, and psychic protection to continue to enable your spiritual well-being and growth. So we are actually going to start with our grounding. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, imagine yourself inside of a bubble. This is your aura. Imagine gently attached to the bottom of your bubble is a pipe that leads deep into the center of the earth. For the sake of simplicity, imagine your bubble filled with a dark colored energy. We are going to watch this energy drain out of our bubble. So imagine or intend releasing this energy. We release all energy that does not belong to us. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good and is not serving our goals. We release old emotions, patterns, and attachments that are no longer serving us. We release these things from every layer of our aura, from every chakra and every part of our body. We continue to release. Continue to see the energy drain out, and as the last of it leaves the bottom of your bubble, imagine the drain at the bottom disappearing and know that your aura is sealed and complete. And imagine the pipe just falling away from you into the earth and dissipating. So we have grounded. Excuse me. I have a lash in my eye. Oh no. I'm going to be using this singing bowl to stimulate and awaken our energy so that we can take in all of the information in healing today. All right, so now let us go into the astrology for today.
Astrology. It's a beautiful day. The moon is shifted again. It does that.
Yes, every 2 to 3 days. So the sun is in Aquarius. It is Aquarius season. The emphasis at this time is on us as individuals and our relationship to our greater community, whether it's your family, your group of friends, or the universe. It's all about what you are sharing with others. Therefore, the image of Aquarius pouring water out of the vase, whether it's your time, attention, knowledge, emotions, and so on. Hello, darling.
We're getting some catness today, guys. Isn't that exciting?
No. So that is the sun in Aquarius. The moon is in Cancer. So we may be feeling a bit more emotional, more sensitive, desiring nurturing or to nurture others. Mars is in Sagittarius. So we are feeling a strong drive to explore the possibilities for us rather than accepting things the way that they are. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are in Capricorn. And these three are assisting us in shedding the things that are no longer serving us from our lives all throughout this year. bringing transformation and opportunity. Mercury, Venus, and Neptune are in Pisces. So there's a strong emphasis on desiring emotional depth and sincerity in our interactions with others, and especially our romantic relationships, and being very connected to our own feelings and intuitions. Kind of need to contend with some of our fantasies about who we are, who the other person is, to get to the heart of the matter. But if we can do that, we will. Uranus is in Taurus. So this planet is making our comfort zone very uncomfortable right now and urging us to change some of our long-standing habits and patterns. Let us take a look at some of our aspects for today. So the moon is in triune with Neptune. So we are feeling very, very watery and extremely connected to our emotions and intuition at this time. Today's a great day to do readings and to investigate your heart about how you feel about others in your life. The moon is also in opposition to Jupiter, so we may be feeling kind of stuck in our feelings and resisting the urge of shedding that which is no longer serving us, and that can impede our opportunities. So just be mindful of that. That's the astrology for today.
Fantastic. Well done, dear.
Now it is time for the numerology.
Oh, I love the numerology. It's like one of my favorite parts.
So the numerology is calculated from the day number, not including month or year. So obviously it is the 6th, therefore it is a 6th day. This is a day to stay home and take some time to breathe. When you're always on the go, it is important to stop and smell the roses. Take a bath, read, or meditate today. I might just do that. A bath sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Just do something slow and leisurely. By taking a moment to breathe today, you will find you are more prepared for your weekend.
And we got some numbers coming up this weekend, people. So be sure to take a few minutes to breathe today. You're going to find that to be incredibly helpful.
All right. It is now time for our crystal of the day. I know it's pretty small, so you can't see it super well, but this is Dumortierite. Let me tell you a little bit about the qualities of this crystal. Dumortierite is the stone of tolerance and tranquility. It is a precious blue stone which promotes self-discipline, cleanliness, courage, trust, accomplishment, harmony, positive attitude, patience, and tolerance. Is that all?
Is that all?
It highly reduces disorganization, scattered thinking, and distractions. It is a great stone for students and for studying and intellectual pursuits and inner reflection. But you're going to experience the energy of this crystal for yourself. So if you would like to participate in this healing, just allow yourself to receive the energy. We released a lot of energy in our grounding, so it's important to replenish with a energy that you do want in your field. So I will begin that now. I am channeling the energy of this crystal to you and through your auric field as a shimmering blue light, penetrating all the layers of your aura all the way through. This stone wants to help you find that inner stillness, to find that place of inner reflection and clarity, to clear away scattered thinking, scattered emotions, and distractions. The energy of this stone wants to go to your head and to the third eye. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and allow any impressions to come to you now. Whatever it is you need to know in this moment for your day ahead. this concludes our mini reading, or mini healing with Do More to Your Right.
I see what part of the stream you're trying to get to.
So take a moment to sit in the healing energy you have received to allow it to integrate. While we are in this space, we are going to move into our affirmation for the day. I'm going to say the affirmation to you the first time because I think it's important for you to focus on taking in the words rather than distracted with saying them, but we will also say it together a few times. This is an original affirmation by the Kitchen Witch.
Oh, shucks.
I have all the time I need to accomplish my goals. I move steadily with the flow of the universe. I am at peace within. Now let's say it together 3 times. I have all the time I need to accomplish my goals. I move steadily with the flow of the universe. I am at peace within. I have all the time I need to accomplish my goals. I move steadily with the flow of the universe. I am at peace within. I have all the time I need to accomplish my goals. I move steadily with the flow of the universe. I am at peace within. Excellent. I invite you to take this affirmation forward with you into your day. That concludes the affirmation.
Fantastic.
I'm really enjoying having this mug here, admittedly. It's very cool. For those of you who missed it yesterday, I got my MMR
Look
mug.
at the MMR.
This is the one that has the sigil on the back to inspire healing and opening of one's energy.
Yes, everybody. Coffee. The team has coffee. The most important thing is that we have coffee, so no coffee warnings today. Although I do still have that saved on this setup in case we ever run out of coffee again. Because I felt like that was important for people to know.
It's important to know. All right. So now it's time for our magic tip of the day.
Magic tip of the day.
So today's magic tip is a reminder. Who you live with affects your energy.
Oh man, ain't that the truth? So
this is something to be mindful of. Those you live with and those you are in relationships with, especially if they're physical, because your energy does intermingle during intimate contact. It influences your energy, and that could be for better or for worse, and to be mindful of the people you're allowing to be close to you.
Yeah.
People who you don't know what's in another person's energy. They could have negative attachments or a lot of other things going on, and it can influence your progress negatively or make it more difficult for you to progress. So if you're having financial troubles or health problems or other kinds of issues or obstacles in your life, I would consider the influence that those around you are having, and either removing that influence in some way or taking extra steps to protect yourself.
Absolutely.
So that is just a reminder to be more mindful of who you're associating with. All right.
Yeah.
So
it's important. Listen to the advice. The people around you could be toxic. Don't let them in.
Yes, it is important.
Personal boundaries. Also a reminder. Personal boundaries if you're around people that you don't have a choice about being around. Like coworkers.
Yes.
Coworkers are you can't really avoid them. It's crazy. All right. fantastic. Thank you.
Right. So now it's time for our card reading.
Fancy.
And today we're using the red deck.
Oh, you just felt it. You're like, this is what we're doing today.
I know.
For the last couple of weeks, you've been like pulling it out, like pulling both of them out and staring at them like, which one? Which one?
I know, that's a nice change.
It is.
So today's card reading comes to you from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And this is a collective reading I'm doing for you all. You may find that you resonate with the entire reading or just parts of it. This reading is directed to everyone who is watching the report. So this is meant to give you advice and guidance for the day ahead. Let's see what the cards have to say to us today.
Shuffle.
Alright, so we have 3 cards. And they're all what would be in this deck the major arcana. So we're talking about big changes. The first card,
So we see the last one. There we go. Thank you.
So for this deck, I like to read the entries out of the booklet as well as offering my interpretation just because of the nature of the deck. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that important choices are needed and are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. So there is something new ahead. You are facing a gate, and you need to decide if you are ready to step through it. The next card is transformation. What's the number on that card?
13?
A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the strength, as the transformation card asks you to have courage and know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Can't live in the past. It's time to move on. So yes, this is going more into it. We are facing a gate and you need to let go before you can step through. Last card is authority. This card represents the qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. It is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities. Other traits included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. So this is asking you to become the leader of your own life, to take a practical approach, solve problems, and really decide for yourself what you're moving towards. You can't keep letting other people decide for you, or making the choice to not choose and letting life decide for you. You must decide. That concludes the card reading for today. If anyone would like to go further into what came up for them during this reading, I do offer private readings through my Facebook page and through my website, lysanderclairvoyant.com. Where did I put the bag? Oh, there it is.
All right, everybody. Now it's time for my favorite part of the stream, which I didn't actually think about this morning.
So it's based on the numerology.
It's always based on the numerology, the question of the day.
It's a 6th day. It's a time to stay home, enjoy life, breathe, recollect oneself. So
I have recently asked a question about what people like to do.
Right. Well, how do you, let's see, how do we find our center? How do you reconnect with yourself?
Okay, so how do you find your center? Sure, we'll go with that. Question of the day, everybody. How do you find your center? Not by typing in the middle of the page. That was off center. All right. So, how do you find your center? Lysander and I are going to share our answers to these questions, and I encourage all of you to share in the comments, and we will be reading them after today, because we're not all here. So,
That's okay.
We're going to share our answers. I encourage everyone to please comment your answer. We will be reading the comments, so tell us, how do you find your center? Lysander, how do you find your center?
Well, I take a moment to be still, physically and inwardly, and turn my attention within. And I like to focus on this part of myself, because I believe that's where the spirit sits, and really tune into how I'm feeling, what it's like to be me right now. And kind of silence myself for a moment. So pretty straightforward.
Fair. Totally.
How do you center yourself?
Yeah, I don't. How do I center myself? I don't. I find things to focus on so that I can kind of regain my focus, I guess. But I'm not very good at centering myself in that sort of way.
I would say at best you listen to music and paint.
Or dance. I do a lot of dancing, as you guys know. That is honestly how I find my center. I really don't have a very strong sense of center. I'm very outwardly focused, which is not necessarily the best thing in the world, but we're all working on ourselves every single day. So that's where I'm at. All right, so looking forward to hearing from all of you. That is the question of the day. Before we go into our usual credits, let's remind everybody about the MMR mugs.
Yes. So we have our mugs. They are available for purchase directly on my website, lysanderclairvoyant.com, under the tab, the MMR shop. They are also a reward for our Patreon members as part of the $25 a month tier.
Woo!
So I have the sigil mug, and we will also be getting the hashtag more cats mug soon. So
that one's going to be mine.
Yes. So we'll have an in-person copy of that as well. So it's very exciting, and I hope you will check them out, and then we can all drink coffee together
using our fancy
matching
MMR mugs. Woo! All right. As always, the Morning Metaphysical Report is made possible by viewers like you. Arigatou gozaimasu, and thank you.
Yes, thank you. On screen are the names of our lovely current patrons. So thank you so much for your support. You enable MMR to continue improving. So if you'd like to learn more about the Morning Metaphysical Report, the goals we're working towards, and how you can support us and become more immersed in the community, please visit our webpage at patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. We have different rewards for our members, including but not limited to exclusive content and mugs depending on your level. If you enjoyed watching MMR, please be sure to like, follow, or subscribe to my pager channel or the MMR pager channel. So thank you.
Yes. Is it time?
It is now time for our psychic protection.
Fantastic.
So I'm going to be casting a psychic shield around you all. Psychic shielding is important every day to assist our growth and our healing, because it prevents us from picking up additional attachments and negativity. So if you'd like to receive it, just allow yourself to receive. All right. And finally, I would like to set an intention for our day ahead. You can set an intention for yourself or accept my intention for you. We are the creators of our reality, so this is a good practice to have each day to engage our manifestation ability. Today is bringing us peace. Today we discover our center and reconnect with our inner self, our soul, and gain a sense of roots that grounds us and gives us solidity and clarity about what it is we need to do ahead. Today brings us abundance, love, and good fortune. We are grateful. Thank you. And so it is.
And so it is. It has been wonderful talking to you all today. I wish you all love and light on your journey today.
Yes. So thank you for joining us, and I hope we'll continue to see you in our other videos and each morning. Be blessed and have a wonderful day.
Bye, everybody.